Hello students, welcome to Verma's Chemistry. This video is about numericals on double titration. 25 ml of a solution of a mixture of sodium hydroxide and sodium carbonate required for neutralization of 25 milliliters of 0.1 normal HCl when phenolphthalein is used as indicator, 35 ml of 0.1 normal HCl when methyl orange is used as indicator. Find the strength of sodium hydroxide and sodium carbonate. Usually in a simple acid base titrations, one acid will be titrated against one basic solution, but here an acid is titrated against a mixture of two bases, sodium hydroxide and sodium carbonate. And in a simple acid base titration, we will have a relation milli equivalents of acid equal to number of milli equivalents of base. In any neutralization reaction, number of milli equivalents of acid will be equal to number of milli equivalents of base. But here, as we have a mixture of bases, this relation will be number of milli equivalents of acid will be equal to number of milli equivalents of mixture of bases. And in a titration of HCl against a mixture of NaOH and sodium carbonate using phenolphthalein indicator, the relation valid is this: milli equivalents of acid is equal to milli equivalents of sodium hydroxide plus half of the milli equivalents of sodium carbonate. Because this phenolphthalein indicator is able to identify the complete neutralization of sodium hydroxide, but it can identify only half of the neutralization of sodium carbonate. Reason was given in my last video. To watch that video, you follow the link given in description box. Phenolphthalein indicator is able to identify only half of the neutralization of sodium carbonate. So that's why the relation is number of milli equivalents of acid is equal to number of milli equivalents of sodium hydroxide plus half of the number of milli equivalents of sodium carbonate. And how can we find out number of milli equivalents? To find out milli equivalents of an acid, the formula we use is normality of acid multiplied with volume of acid in milliliters. When normality is multiplied with volume of the solution in milliliters, then you will get number of milli equivalents. So here volume of solution given is 25 ml HCl solution and its normality given is 0.1. So the milli equivalents equal to 2.5. And milli equivalents of sodium hydroxide, volume is given, volume of sodium hydroxide is given 25 ml, volume of a solution of mixture of sodium hydroxide and sodium carbonate is given as 25 ml. So you can take sodium hydroxide solution volume also as 25. But normality is not given. Let us consider the normality of sodium hydroxide as A. And come to sodium carbonate. Milli equivalents of sodium carbonate will be equal to its normality into volume in milliliters. Volume in milliliters is given 25 ml, but normality is not given. Let us consider the normality of sodium carbonate as B. So then half of milli equivalents of sodium carbonate will be equal to half of 25B, means 12.5B. And if you substitute that relation here, milli equivalents of acid equal to 2.5, milli equivalents of NaOH is 25A and milli equivalents of sodium carbonate is 25B. Let us consider it as equation 1. And when we come to titration of HCl against a mixture of NaOH and sodium carbonate using methyl orange indicator, methyl orange indicator is able to identify the complete neutralization of sodium hydroxide and complete neutralization of sodium carbonate. That's why here milliequivalents of acid will be equal to sum of milliequivalents of sodium carbonate and milliequivalents of sodium hydroxide. And milliequivalents of acid can be determined when we multiply its normality with volume in milliliters. Normality of acid given is 0.1 and volume of HCl used when methyl orange is used as indicator is 35 ml. So number of equivalents of acid is 3.5. And to get milliequivalents of NaOH, we use the same formula, normality of NaOH multiplied with volume of NaOH in milliliters. Volume of NaOH is 25 ml and normality is taken as A. So it is 25 A. And milliequivalents of sodium carbonate is equal to normality of sodium carbonate multiplied with volume of sodium carbonate in milliliters. Anyway, volume is 25 ml and normality we don't know, we need to find out. Let us consider it as B. So 25 B. And when we substitute these values in this relation, milliequivalents of acid is 3.5, milliequivalents of sodium hydroxide is 25A and milliequivalents of sodium carbonate is 25B. And let us consider this equation as equation 2. And when equation 1 is subtracted from equation 2, equation 1 is 2.5 equal to 25A plus half of 25B. Equation 2 is 3.5 is equal to 25A plus 25B. When you subtract equation 1 from equation 2, then you will get this relation, 1 equal to half of 25B. So B, which is normality of sodium carbonate, will be equal to 1 by 12.5, 0.08 normality. And when we substitute the value of B, 1 by 12.5 in equation 1, then it will be 2.5 is equal to 25A plus half of 25 into 1 by 12.5. Then you will get 1.5 is equal to 25A. So from this you will get the value of A, which is equal to normality of NaOH. 1.5 by 25 is equal to 0.06 normal. To find out the strength of NaOH, the question is to find out strength of NaOH, not the normality. So strength of NaOH is equal to normality multiplied with equivalent mass. Equivalent mass of NaOH is 40. Normality we got is 0.06. So strength of NaOH is 2.4 gram per liters. And sodium carbonate strength can be determined by using the same formula, normality multiplied with equivalent mass. Normality we got is 0.08 and equivalent mass is 53. So strength of sodium carbonate is 4.24 gram per liter.